Hey y'all, I can't sleep. How about y'all? I hate it when I can't sleep. Hey Raven, how are you, hun? So, what are you up to tonight? Oh, we got two in here. Hi Joshua, how are you? So, how come y'all can't sleep? My neuropathy's kicking my rear. I was just checking your email. I am good, just hurting a little bit. Feet are killing me. Oh. So I thought, well, I'd see if anybody was on and come chat with y'all. Oh no. What did you do? Was it from hauling all those boxes? Yeah, it does. So what are you doing up so late, Joshua? Or it may not be late where you're at, but it's 2 o'clock in the morning here. Oh, sorry, Raven. That's gotta hurt. Can they go in and put that, is three there? Well, it's even later there. What in the world are you doing up this late? No. Can they go in and inject that silicone stuff type? You know what I'm talking about in it? I'm really tired, but my feet ain't gonna let me go to sleep. Blame neuropathy. Oh, we've got five. Ah, well, I'm afraid my husband's gonna have to end up having surgery. And he finally told me the other day he was gonna have to see a doctor, and I've been trying to get him to a doctor for over 20 years. And he finally, when he says he's hurting bad enough to go to the doctor, I know he's hurting. Hey, AutoCat, how are you, darling? You're from New York. Well, I'm from Oklahoma. Oh, yeah, it would be. Because that's the busy season, hay season, and everything else. And not counting the gardening. Me, I just chase goats and chickens. And if I ain't, and pigs, and if I ain't chasing them, they're chasing me, wanting that feed bucket. I used to fling bells all the time. I used to be built like a brick crap house. I had guns from you know where. It was nothing to carry 2 bales of hay in each hand. I can't do that no more. His name is Ricky. I used to carry him. I can't carry him now. Now I shove them and roll them into the wheelbarrow. I'm getting too blame old for that stuff. When I hit 30, I fell apart. 50 is really kicking me. I just wish I'd have known. Well, Rick is 54. I turned 50 in November. I'll be 51 this year, so. But if I'd look back now, if I had taken care of my body like I should have, I'd probably be in a lot better shape. But yeah, he'll be 55 in May. Well, thank you. But he'll be 55 in May. Oh. But I wish I'd known back then what I know now, and I wouldn't have hurt myself doing the stuff I do. Hey, Unpin, how are you doing, babe? Well, that wasn't my problem, Raven. That wasn't my problem. Well, thank you. But I tell you what, if I'd have known then what I know now, I wouldn't have worked like I did. I mean, I'd have still worked, but I wouldn't have tried to, how would I, as my dad used to tell me, I would work rings around men. So, because he'd tell you, I'll put you up against any man, you'll outwork them. Which, yep. And, I took pride in that. But I didn't realize I was basically killing myself. Oh my goodness gracious. But if I'd have known then what I know now, I would have did the same amount they did. I wouldn't have tried to outdo them. But my dad, he'd tell people, she'll outwork 10 men. And, I took pride in that because I thought, well, at least, I know I'm not lazy. Oh, good Lord, I wish I had been lazy. My bones and everything would probably be in better shape. Oh, so what are you doing, Unpinned? AutoCat, what are you doing up so late? Oh, Lord. Well, you know, my daughter Amanda, she unloads semis by hand. And there's thousands and thousands and thousands of boxes. You're just trying to hear my heart. Well, it's still beating. Yeah, it's still beating. My ticker ain't quit yet, thank goodness. It's tried to a few times, but the doctor keeps making new routes for it. Oh, what I have to say? Well, honey, I'm just up yin yang tonight. Yeah, it was the size of the Grinches. It grows 3 sizes every Christmas. It's the size of a pea and it gets to the size of a plum. uh, oh, well, you're welcome, honey. Oh, I know you're teasing, Raven. I probably have the biggest heart you'll ever see. Especially when it comes to critters. Or kids. Or old people. Which I may be classified as an old person now. I'm 50. So I guess I would be classified as an old person now. I'm darn near a senior citizen. You're not old till you're dead. Well, does it count that I've died 3 times? Morning, Betty. What are you doing up? I figured you'd be having company coming over in the morning. I have a feeling it's going to be a long time before I'm dead. God don't want to have to put up with me, and the devil's afraid I'll take over. I'll thank you. Hey, Cindy, what are you doing up so late, girl? How are you doing? No company till Monday? Oh, well, you can stay up and meow with the rest of us. For y'all that don't know, Lady B is my best friend. You can't sleep either, huh? What aggravates me is if I go to bed and I lay down, I'll be so sleepy. Oh, you got a pig butter dish? Anyway, I go to lay down. I mean, I'm so sleepy. I go lay down, and my brain will not shut down. It goes 90 to nothing. And you can tell I'm tired. Heck, I'm yawning. But if I go lay down, I'll lay there, my eyes will go boing. It drives me nuts. Oh, y'all, and AutoCAD, they're very sweet. They do shout outs. So very sweet. You have to be at your shop by 9. Well, I tell you, where's Lynn? There's Lynn. Hey, Lynn. Um, I seen some of the cutest little pig deals that you were showing. You know, when you skimmed over your boxes. I was like, oh man, I wish I lived closer to her. I figured you was gonna show some of that blue. Oh, I gotta see that, Cindy. So what town are you going to? Oh, I'm telling you what, I seen some little cuties peeking out there. I was like, oh, I wish I lived closer to her because I'd be going to her shop. I'm gonna tell you, I went, you know, when we're kids and we watch Gunsmoke and you hear about Dodge City. Well, on me and Rick, we had went to Colorado. You picked all those up for $40. Oh, you did good. You'll have to see what I picked up for $100. I think I did pretty good. It's in bad shape, but for $100, I couldn't leave it. It'll be on tomorrow's. I think it pops out at 10 o'clock. No, I didn't get a cow. But I tell you what, it has to do with cattle. Because cattle is in my future. Oh, cool. But anyway, let me get my mind back on track. No, I didn't spend $100 on a manure pile. Hey, Misha. Any Raven, you got my mind going crazy now. Anyway, we on our way back home from Colorado, after seeing Pikes Peak, I'd always heard about Dodge City, Kansas, and the OK Corral, and all that. So I was so excited. I asked Rick, I said, can we go by and see Dodge City? He goes, yeah. We go by there, and I'm just like, really? This is Dodge City? It was pitiful. It was pitiful. I said, that talk about, I said, you talk about a disappointment. That was like when we was headed where there, we seen the Rio Grande. You know what the Rio Grande was? A creek. I said, you're kidding. I said, in the movies, you seen this big old river. And I said, this is part of the Rio Grande. And it was like ankle deep, maybe 3 foot wide. And I was like, no. But yeah. So the Rio Grande disappointed me. Dodge City disappointed me. I love the people in Kansas, but I tell you what, they couldn't give me Kansas. One persimmon tree about every 200 miles. No shades for the cows to get in. The reddest dirt you've ever seen in your life. Their cattle, no ponds. Didn't see any ponds. They had windmills pumping water up out of the ground. There had to be a prettier part of Kansas than what I went through, but it was pitiful. So Misha and Lynn, what are y'all doing up so late? I won't go near the Mississippi River. That thing's got gators in it. Really? You love Kansas? Is there a pretty part of Kansas? Because where I went through was ugly. Flat and ugly. Missouri River. Oh, well, it's not that late there then, Otto. Are you in California? Oh, no, Minnesota, there wouldn't be no gators. It'd be too cold for them. Ah. Well, see, my brothers were born in Kansas, so my parents lived there for a while. And then they moved to Oklahoma. They moved back to Oklahoma. My brothers were born in Topeka. I remember going to Topeka when I was 4 to visit my aunt, but I don't remember anything on the way because I think I slept. My brother? Oh, Raven. Now I get it. Oh. No, neither one of them was married to a Dorothy. I had to jump to get that one, Raven. Oh my gosh. Uh, Ooh. So what y'all want to talk about? My mom lives in Laughlin. Laughlin or Laughlin? I never can pronounce that. Oh, heck yeah, Sam Elliott. Okay, when you go to pronounce that, I'm gonna pause in between so you can answer. Is it pronounced? Well, get you a smoke. Laughlin. There you go. Okay. I've never been to Nevada. I've been to West Virginia, been to North Carolina, been to Ohio, Tennessee, Kentucky. Honey, I smoke like a freight train. Say the end of July. Oh, the Hootenanny. Well, if it all goes well, I'll be there. I'm hoping to be there. Just depends on how things go. I don't get my hopes set up because every time I get my hopes set, something knocks me out. So, hey, Ken. How are you, darling? Well, I'm planning on it. But I'm going to give you a fair warning now. I'm not driving that many hours straight this time. What are you up to, Ken? Y'all, if you don't know Ken, you need to check him out. He is a hoot. Aw, thank you, Ken. Oh no, what's wrong? What did you do? I can't go to sleep because my neuropathy's killing me. I'm sure tired though. Big crabs. Oh, I hate that. Let's see, I have 3 potbelly pigs, I have 4 dogs, 1 cat, 9 goats, 11 chickens, Betty, am I missing anything? I got rid of the rabbits. I think that's all of them. And I'm wanting to get some calves soon. Why did I get rid of the rabbits? Because the one that wanted the rabbits got to where they wouldn't take care of them. And I didn't want the rabbits doing without their food and water. Because I had enough to take care of without having to take care of them. Oh, I'm sorry, Lynn. I don't mean to bore you. Well, I have 8 chickens and 3 roosters. I have 1 rooster that knocks on the door every morning to come get his loves and to get a special handout. I have my goats, my chickens, my potbelly pigs, and my dogs and my cat. And my potbelly pigs think they're dogs. Matter of fact, if I'm outside doing a video, there's going to be a potbelly pig on it. Normally. Because they follow me around like dogs. Yep, saw the baby goats being born. They know I love them. They want to be loved. That's like the calf I raised to butcher. He was a big pet. That was hard. I have to admit that was really hard. But he was a steer, so he wasn't good for nothing. So we had to butcher him. But he turned into a big pet. Oh, it was hard. It was hard. I didn't butcher him myself. We took him to a place and let them do it. Because I couldn't do it. I cried. I cried leaving him because I knew what was going to happen. Yes, I did. Every time we ate, I thanked Buddy for the meal he was providing. And also said special prayers for him. Every time. And you want to know what's really, it probably sounds stupid, but like if there's a possum or a coon or something that's getting in and getting my chickens, when I do shoot it, I go and I sit with it and say a prayer over it So I know it sounds stupid. So, but even that big cat that's been aggravating my goats, when I get to the point and I ever find it and I do shoot it, I will kneel over the cat and say a prayer for it. I'm very tender hearted. And it could be the Indian in me too. I'm very nature something. Yes, I'm a believer in Jesus. Oh, well, that's like if we shoot a deer, I pray over the deer and thank it for its bounty that it's given us. So everything I have to kill, I make sure it has a respectful departure. I'm very respectful. I mean, I understand God put them here for us to eat and nurture ourselves, but also they are a living being and they need respect. That's just like if I have to butcher one of my chickens, it gets a prayer. But it gets a prayer before I do anything because I'm usually holding it in my arms and crying. I love my critters. I don't eat them unless I have to. Well, thank you. Do I'm sure Redneck hunts. I'm sure Ken hunts. I know Lady B don't hunt. Do any of y'all hunt? And see, I've been having issues with mountain lions out here. Oh, that's right. I forgot, Ken. Make you one. I'm Indian and I can't make a bow. Figure that out. Yeah, well, I think I think I scared the mountain lion so bad it may not come back. Yeah, it had one of my goats, and I ran out, forgot my gun in the house. I ran out screaming and ran right at it, screaming. Man, that sucker took off. I ain't seen him since. Yeah, the one that you watched having the babies was the one that the mountain lion had attacked a couple of months before. Yeah, I can butcher. But she's doing good now. I mean, I didn't, you'd have thought with her being attacked, she'd have lost them babies. I didn't even know she was bred. It was a shock. So it goes to show she's one tough goat. I'm not the greatest butcher, but I can hold my own, I guess. I cannot gut or skin an animal. Well, I can a chicken, and I can rabbits and squirrels, but I can a deer. I cannot gut a deer for the life of me. I will puke every time. The smell. Oh, that is the most gut wrenching smell. If I didn't have to smell or breathe, I could do it. But I cannot, I can't do it. Good night, Lynn. Thank you for coming, honey. You've never had to gut a deer? I've skinned one. I can't gut them. That is the most putrid smell you have ever smelled in your life. So now hubby gets the job of gutting and skinning, and I'll butcher and I'll cook it. But, mm, I don't know how long we've been on. My uncle, when he skins a deer, it's the darndest thing you ever seen. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, But you know my uncle, when he kills a deer and he'll field dress it and everything, get it to the house, and he takes and he hangs it, and he does a little cut and pulls some of the hide down and wraps a tennis ball in the hide and hooks a, I can't remember if it's a rope or a chain, and just yanks on it and it just comes off. Yes, Abby. Yeah, venison is really good. What do you want? Oh, yes. You crazy cat. What do you want, Abby? I've never eat elk. They say bear is good. I've never ate bear. Never had antelope. Abby, you're shedding. All right. Night, Betty. Love you. Oh, it's good. It's actually good, Cindy. It's really good. A little bony, but it's good. My uncle cooked a. Hey, Trine, you at work? My uncle cooked a rattlesnake when I was little. Well, I was about 12. That was many moons ago. I'm good, honey. How are you? Yes, Abby. But now, when he fixed the rattlesnake, it was good. Oh, you're working late. You're a night shifter, huh? I bet that would be good. Did they cook the fruit of the cactus? Wes S says that's really good. The fruit. Hey, you don't do that live on camera. That's nasty. Go lick your hoo-hoo somewhere else. So did you like it? They say it's sweet. Yeah, it's a bad kitty. Nasty cat. Rattlesnake is really good. And no, it don't taste like chicken like they say it does. To me, it's more of a has more of a fish-like texture, but it's not really a fishy taste. I don't know how to explain it. It's a taste all to its own. Have you ever ate gator? It has a small taste of gator to it. Just not as rubbery. I guess to me it's more like a gator and a fish mixed. Well, the reason I tried it is there's a restaurant about 40 miles from me in Eufaula that they import gator, and so Rick and I decided to try the gator tail, and I'm not impressed with it. It's real, to me it's real rubbery. Good night, Ken. Can't get past the catch part. Mm. No, it's called the Salty Pelican. And I didn't even ask if they serve pelican. Yeah, in Eufaula. To me, it's kind of rubbery. It's not. Yeah, it was the Salty Pelican. Well, it's not called the Salty Pelican no more, but it's where the Salty Pelican was. Um, Matter of fact, it may be called Gators because they changed it from the Salty Pelican, so it may be called Gators now. I ate kangaroo too, but it wasn't. It was It was here. You remember when McDonald's got in trouble for serving kangaroo meat? Hey, East Dad. But years ago, when I was a little kid, McDonald's got in trouble. Oh, does he or does she? McDonald's got in a lot of trouble because they were the meat that was supposed to have been 100% beef was actually kangaroo meat, and they got fined big time. But when they went to beef, I tell you what, I was so disappointed because that kangaroo meat was good. Oh yeah, look it up. It was in the 70s or 80s when it happened. But they got in trouble. They got fined big time because they were serving kangaroo meat instead of beef. Their all beef patties weren't all beef patties. There's all roo patties. Oh, it was good. I mean, it was good. I have to say, after they quit using that meat, their burgers went to pot. I mean, they wasn't good. They wasn't as good no more. But it may have it on the internet where they got in trouble. I can't remember if it was the 70s or the early 80s. Yeah, it did. It used to be huge. Oh, Buffalo Burger is good. Buffalo is good. Let me tell you, this Indian can tell you about Buffalo. It's, it's superb. To me, it's better than Angus. And let's see what else. Trying to think what else I've ate that's really good that a lot of people won't eat. Oh, buffalo? Buffalo is really good. Oh, yeah. I have never ate bear. I want to try it though. No, bossy. No. You're okay. You don't have to have tensions all the time. No. Now, I've never ate turtle. I have never ate turtle. I've never ate possum. I have ate raccoon and didn't know it till after I ate it. It was good. Oh, I've heard soft shell turtle is really good. I've never had it. If I ever get the opportunity, I will try it. Oh, will you please stop? I'm gonna step over there and roll me a cigarette, y'all. I'll be right back. Oh, shut up, you crazy cat. I'll bring it in here and roll it. Go away, kitty. Get off my computer, kitty. Dang it. stinking on it know how to stop. Oh, she's very verbal. Bossy. Lord, that's the bossiest cat you've ever seen in your life. That cat hated me. She absolutely hated me. She was my son's cat. If that cat seen me, she would hiss and try to attack me every blame time. So then he moves. And dumps his cat off on me, knowing this crazy cat hated me. He dumps her on me. Well, every time she come around me, if I tried to have anything to do with her, she'd slap my glasses across the room. She was absolutely horrible. In 3 days after having her, now I can't keep her away from me. She got that way towards me. She decided I wasn't what she thought I was. But we found out that she had been mistreated by a woman, so she didn't trust women. And used to, she couldn't stand a stranger. She would attack strangers. She's fine with everybody now that she lives with me. It's the darndest thing you ever seen in your life. The cat's bipolar. So what time do you get off work, Trine? Oh, I didn't know we had a turtle farm. I'm finding out all sorts of stuff. Oh, you still got 2 hours to go, almost 2 hours to go. Oh, thank you, Otto. I try to be. Sometimes I'm not so kind to people if they pee me off. I take and take and take and take and take until I can't take no more. And once I reach my limit, Lord have mercy on their soul. Yep, I'm in Oklahoma. I'm in Southeastern. I'm the type of person I'll give people chance after chance after chance after chance after chance, but finally, when I get tired, it's like, you're gone. See, I had never even heard of one. Trouble the other day trying. They had a truckload of those red-eared turtles that was trying to take across the state line. They got you in a bunch of trouble. You don't need peanut shells. I forgot where they were caught, but I just busted out laughing. One of my friends, off you trying. You're very nice too. Um, One of my friends come from California, went out to the pond, and I have those red-eared turtles everywhere. They said, "Do you realize how much money you have?" I said, "Do you realize I ain't going to prison over a stupid turtle?" But I couldn't imagine people risking getting themselves in so much trouble over stupid turtles. Like native, I want to say they're just native to Oklahoma. I'm not sure, but they're not allowed in other states. They could be an invasive species for all I know. Okay, honey, enjoy your cigarette. But I think I don't know. I don't know why you can't take turtles across the state line. But I forgot how many thousands of dollars it is per turtle. It ain't worth it. I, I quit smoking. Then my oldest son moved home when him and his wife was getting a divorce. And it was either me start smoking or kill him. So the way I see it, my smoking saved lives. Because oh my God, I was ready to wring that boy's ever loving neck. He got to where he was cussing me up one side and down the other, telling me it was my fault he was getting divorced. It wasn't my fault. You're the one that told your wife you wish she was dead, and she left him. But instead of taking his responsibility for things he had done, he wanted to blame it on everybody else. Then it was my fault because I didn't go to her and beg her to take him back. Well, no. You treat somebody like crap, why should they take you back? They were horrible to each other. Absolutely horrible to each other. So it was either me start smoking or kill the boy, and I couldn't afford a pine box, so I started smoking again. I'd done well too. I'd been off cigarettes for 3 months at that time. Well, I think it would make it easier for me if Rick would quit too. But I'm not going to ask him to quit. That's got to be something he wants to do on his own. Which he said the other day he needed to quit. And I'm like, okay, let's do it. And then he goes and buys more tobacco. No, it's not easy to quit. Although when I quit that, it was last year, and I had pneumonia. Oh my gosh. That was the easiest time to quit. I had pneumonia. I didn't want no cigarette. All I wanted to do was sleep. I told my gold digger. Well, honey, if I'd have had the money, I'd have probably paid this one to leave my son too, because we'll just leave it at that. But they're divorced. And they see more of each other now than they seen of each other when they were married. Go figure that crap out. But he only sees her on payday. Or when it's getting close to payday, she starts cozying up to him. Oh, I quit cold turkey too. I had pneumonia. I just slept. I tried to smoke a cigarette. I'd get so sick and couldn't breathe. I was just like, no, I'm done. And then he moved home. And finally, I told my husband one night, I said, give me a cigarette or I'm going to kill that boy. Thank God he moved out. I love him to death, but thank God he moved out. Well, y'all, I think I'm going to try to get my happy rear in bed. Maybe I can actually get some sleep. Oh, welcome back. Now I got people coming back in, so I guess I'll stay here. But I'll tell you what. Good night, Dryan. So, East Dad, what are you doing up so late? Boy, my camera is just either my camera or my internet. Ugh. I hate the dead awkwardness. I wish there wasn't such a delay. I need to sleep. Hey, Brent. How you doing, babe? What are you doing up so late? I'm good. I'm very good. Because I know it's almost 3:30 where you're at. Because you're not that far from me. You can't sleep either, huh? You know, I was hurting, so my medicine's finally kicking in, so. Oh, good lands. And what are you doing up so late? 4:22 a.m. Are you working too? Or are you just a night owl? Well, it's just 3:23 here. Man, I hate this lag. I'll try to stay on until you're sleepy and doing laundry. Oh my goodness, you're doing laundry at 4:30 in the morning. Bless your heart. I'll stay on until Otto gets back. That way I can tell Otto good night. Are you doing it at home or are you having to be at a laundromat? What are you? The lady is responsible. Did you get in trouble? Did you end up in the doghouse to have to do laundry? I think I stay in the doghouse because I'm always doing laundry. Oh, okay. That early in the morning? You have a devoted woman. Do you have to work today? Humph. Do you have to work today? Or do you have Saturday off? Oh my goodness, honey. Well, I'm gonna tell you what, you gotta be a good feller doing laundry this time of the night or the morning. You doing laundry this time of the morning, she better hang on to you. 'Cause I'd have been like, nope, I'm a sleeping. Oh no, I'm sorry. 16 years. Holy crap. Welcome back. Do y'all have any kids? One. Well, you have a daughter. I've got 7 kids. I've got 2 biological, and Rick and I adopted 5. So, well, your woman needs to know there's not very many good men out there, and she best hang on to what she's got. You have 2 sons, one with her. So, how old is your son with her? $16. Well, honey, I wish there was some advice I could give you. I don't know your situation, but I will pray for you. August the 3rd, that's one of my daughter's birthday. Well, honey, oh yeah, I'll pray for you. Rick and I have been married 26 years. In July, we'll be together 27 years. And there's been times that we were both ready to just give up. But we worked it out. Maybe y'all can too. Well, East Dad, I'll pray for y'all, and Otto, I'll pray for y'all. Or are y'all still living together, or are you separated? What's going on? I'm not trying to be nosy. Oh, you asked in the car what kind of detergent? Well, oh, that's understandable, darling. Oh man, dang. Well, I can see that. I hate it when marriages are struggling. Well, I understand that too, East. Uh, well, yeah. Well, I pray you get peace, brother. How's it going to affect your child? Oh, yeah, I know. I'm 50. My life ain't over. I'm going to I'm going to tell you, life is too short to live miserably, okay? That life is way too short to be miserable. If you're miserable, there's no sense in trying to drag it out. Oh, you're a gamer. What do you play? Bill. What are you doing? I tried to call you back that day, but you never would answer. Ooh. I think Rosa's sleeping. That must be Bill. I think Bill drives at night. Rosa drives during the day. Right? But I tried to call you back when you sent me a message that said call me. I tried to call you back. You never did answer, and I left a message. And you didn't call. Are you on the road? Or are you at a rest stop? What are y'all doing? For the ones of y'all that don't know Bill and Rosa, they have a little off-grid cabin, and Bill teaches you how to do solar and all that stuff. If you're interested in that, check him out. I was having to call you off my computer, so it was a weird number. But I did leave a message and told you who it was. So when will y'all be home? Don't call the cops. Oh. Sunday night. How long will y'all be in for? Is it just your 34-hour thing, or are you on vacation yet? Oh, I hate this crazy lag. Oh. Now, is it going to be a brother or a sister to the little one that I see in the videos? Sister. You're going to have grandbabies all over the place. Good night, Cindy. You take care. You have a safe drive. Well, Bill, I've got 9 grandkids, so You're just getting started. I wouldn't take for my grandkids. My grandbabies are my pride and joys. I think I have you, East Dad. But if I don't and you get me, I will get you back. But I have to wait till it comes through on my um 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 what you call it? My email. Because I'm not talented enough to get back in the stream before it closes. I think I have you too, but I'm not sure. Your name is very familiar. I thought it was the 6th. I'm planning on going to it. It is hard to see everyone. I try. Sunday afternoon. Okay. You may have to send me a message to remind me or call and remind me. But just remember, if my answer machine picks up, to call right back because I'm trying to get to the blame phone. And this phone don't call long distance. I ain't figured out how to switch it from for 3 rings. I don't know why I was thinking it was the 6th. Well, y'all, I'm gonna have to get in bed. Oh, good grief. Oh, oh my goodness, now Frank's here. I'm trying to wake up Frank. I ain't been to sleep yet. With all the sheetrock and stuff, it looks nice. Something woke you. I swear, Frank, I didn't scream. Oh. Yep. Oh. Have you got to work much on the new one? I guess I'll be on a little longer. We got more people coming in, y'all. Oh, weather just broke. Well, from what I understand, we're supposed to be getting rain here in a little while. Don't tell me, hush. I'm supposed to be doing that crap all weekend. Yeah, they are. Ooh, I went pixelated, y'all. Hush, hush, shush. Oh. But yeah, Rick was going to end up with this weekend off, and I was planning on getting some fences built. Ain't gonna happen. Mine is too. Yeah, my camera's tired. It's like me, its eyes is getting really heavy. Oh. Oh, I was trying to stay. My camera's getting tired. I'm getting tired. I know our ground is finally pretty much dried up, except for up here at this front pen. It's sopping wet. No, I hadn't got to see it, Otto. I hadn't got over there yet, honey. I'll go head over there after this. Oh man. I planted some Swiss chard last week. Yeah. And it's already up. Okay. Whew. Which video, Bill? East. No, I guess I'll have to get over there. I'll have to check it out. I've been trying to keep caught up, but it seems like the more I try to catch up, the further I get behind. Oh, okay. You're on 5 acres, move to the country. Oh, okay. Oh, shoot. But y'all, I'm gonna have to call it a night. Y'all just remember the world's a better place because you're in it. I love you, each and every one. Good night, y'all. Take care. Bye.